Rob Grimes with Tech Advisor Media, and I'm here at the Octa booth, and I'm with Prometheus Trotsky, who's the CEO. How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. So we were taking a look at this technology. I just want to talk about some practical applications within some commercial industry. So what we have, I guess, is a tether, for different types of tablets to pretty much go anywhere.
Yep. So the solution is called Tablet Tail, and it's comprised of 7 components that are all interchangeable and adaptable for any environment. In a restaurant environment, they're great for POS, for situations where someone's moving around.
Have you had people put it in POS?
We have.
So a tablet-based POS.
Tablet-based POS are perfect. We have fixed mounting solutions where you can connect it permanently, and we have mobile solutions like this clamp. So this is the world's first folding clamp. What that facilitates is a level of portability and mobility that was previously impossible. So you can open and close and fold it up,
pretty much
in your
clamp
pocket.
It anywhere.
Clamp it to anything. You can see these guys right here, and the whole system adapts. So right now I'm using this as just my handle and stand. Put it down, got a handle and stand, and then I can quickly just dock it on really anything. Very securely, very easily. Grabs flat, curved, round, irregular surfaces. And
so you're showing it, for instance, on a pole here,
Yep.
and you could have put it on the edge here, so it really could sit just about any kind of surface it can grab.
Totally, absolutely. And then you can pair it with what we call this guy the monkey tail. And this is actually an amazing piece of engineering right here. The way that it's wound is very specific to give it just a really tight, strong, but flexible agility. So it can coil up really small for transport, but then it opens up and it gives you 3 feet of,
Does
options.
that connect onto this as well?
Yep, absolutely. Connects right into the dock. Let me show you. So right in here, that's our universal mounting, and all of the components just twist and click right into it.
All right, so does that work with any of the different products?
Yep.
So in essence, so this is the one piece you have to have.
Yep.
And then if you're going to go ahead and clamp it onto something, then you need the short piece with this.
Exactly.
Now,
so
will this also work with the long piece? You don't need it, right?
The long piece, so these together we call the spider monkey. There's all the different components, when we pair them into different ways, have different names. But right now we have 2 retail kits: the spider monkey, which is this configuration, and we have this configuration. It's called the Lynx.
Right, and this is what, a suction?
This is
mount.
a suction cup, industrial strength suction. So you pump it down, and it locks on. Because you pump it, you get a really strong seal. So you're actually bonding it with the surface in a way that you can't get with the levers.
And that works with...
That's great for like a stainless steel counter at a deli.
Okay.
Awesome for back of the house, or a window, or a table, or really anything that's non-porous.
Okay, so you said you've sold this into some restaurants. What other types of commercial environments have you put it in? Retail stores?
We have Aveda is using them in the salons. And
for what? For digital signage?
Aveda is about to put them in the salons.
Right. It's all right.
I want to be specific with that. And that's,
hey, look, we're talking to some technologies here that haven't come out yet.
Yeah, right.
They're just ideas, right?
So be careful with that. So it's really any place that you want to, have tablets where you don't have to hold them. Or if you want to hold them, you want to be using them with one hand. It makes it much simpler, much easier.
Okay. All right. So we were talking with Clay, your engineer.
Yep.
And we were talking about a couple things that we think might make this really viable within the environment. Because I can see how this might be used. I mean, you have pictures of mounting. You have pictures of putting it in a seat back. You have pictures on a plane. I get it for personal use, actually, that somebody might want to be able to put a tablet anywhere. So on the commercial side, digital signage, point of sale, you said, table side, moving things around. Here are the 2 things that are missing. Number 1 would be power, and number 2 would be the security lock. So we talked to Clay about this because we've been taking a look at some other technology here. So we think that perhaps, at some point, maybe you might put a power cable actually embedded in this, USB power, because most of the devices you're working with are going to have the micro tips and have USB power on it. And then the other idea is perhaps a cable with an alarm or some sort of way to lock the device in, maybe this piece here that locks it in place, so if it's removed, or it's not easily removed. Are those things that you guys have thought about? Are you working on it?
Yep, we're a small team, so right now we've been putting everything we had into getting everything ready for the show, and we have an amazing amount of ideas and different avenues that we can keep developing.
How long are you guys
Some of
been in
those
business?
are more B2B, so I love getting that feedback
Right.
on what people are looking for, and that's
Well, I
great
think you
feedback.
could sell a lot of these. I mean, I'm staying at a casino hotel here that has a tableside dock with a tablet in it. Now, you can't remove that tablet. I have to move around the whole dock. It's subject to where the cable will go. If I had one of these devices on my tableside, I could sit, if I really wanted to, I could sit there and watch TV or watch something on it or control my room right over my bed. A hospital bed, same kind of thing, that you're going to go ahead and move these things and do that.
Amazing for hospitals.
Yeah, I can see it.
We've had a lot of customers tell us that it's changed their life, literally, or a loved one that they gave it to that could not use an iPad.
Right.
Couldn't hold it, or couldn't even, it had to be in a very specific spot to be able to use it, and now they're able to, for the first time, use a computer.
Right, but if you're going to put it in a commercial environment, people are going to be worried about security, they're going to be worried about power, those types of things, so it's perhaps the next generation. So
Absolutely.
How long have you guys been out on the market?
4 years. The company's existed for 4 years. This is our third CES.
Right.
And we launched in 2012, we launched these two guys, which was our first product. And we repositioned it as, now we've changed things around a little bit. This is a handle and a stand, Kind of, these guys are similar. This is more flexible and lighter. And now we've repositioned it so that this is more of a dock.
What is that?
This is the whale tail.
Which was
So it's
meant
one
to
of the
go ahead.
components, and it just clicks on. It bends to give you all these different shapes and angles for a stand, and it's a handle, ultimately. So this was our first product, connecting to the tablet with suction. We've repositioned the whole system so that now suction's kind of just another component when we released the Spider.
Was the idea of this, though, for actually just moving around and holding something?
Yeah, for moving around, holding, and using it as a stand.
All right, so people who are thinking about having handheld point of sale, tableside types of things, line busting, ordering or something, this just helps you to grip the device better and hold it securely.
It's awesome as a handle and a stand.
Great.
It's the best. It's the best multi-angle stand that we offer because of its flexibility and its small size. The monkey tail takes it up to a whole nother level and allows you for eye level viewing.
Right.
Whereas this is more on the table.
So are you
total
selling more of
flexibility.
these for commercial use, or are you selling more of these for personal
Right
use?
now, more personal. We just launched these November 25th. So the new components, the 4 new components just were launched. The 4 new ones are the clamp, the spider, the bridge, and the wall mount. Which
I saw the wall mount
over there.
Right, which, by the way, interestingly enough, is you have a power cable coming through the wall to power the piece that's on there.
Yeah.
So, well, that's great. Well, I think there's going to be some great applications here, and we'll look forward to seeing where this product goes going forward. So, Pro, thank you very much.
It's great to meet you.
Rob Grimes,
Thanks.
Tech Advisor Media, and thank you for joining us.